Hello everyone, welcome to the Stanley Parable. I know there's a lot of endings in this game and stuff. It's kind of hard to describe this game. It's it's like a really weird walking simulator. But anytime I get an ending, because there's a lot of endings, I got some sour candy to my right, and I'm going to eat some of it whenever I get an ending. So, okay, we're just gonna begin the game. Press A to skip.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Nice.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Nice.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Get paid for
Orders
that?
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
No!
Something he would never
Please!
quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Sweet.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses,
What if I just don't
he
move?
got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Nah.
Co-workers were gone. What
No!
did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Be back in! I wanna go back in.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
No.
co-workers.
Can't I jump? I can crouch. Why can I crouch? Can I press with stuff? Can I just mess with stuff? You can't jump. How'd you know that's what I was doing? The heck did I just do? But I want to jump. Alright, maybe I go look for more computers like that.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
No, I like exploring. Shut up. Let me explore. Why does this place feel so eerie?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, right, buddy.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Uh-huh.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, I'm getting notifications on my computer. How do you get into here? Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. It's about to be like there's no door to this office room. Like over there.
Ah, yes. truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
All right.
Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
Come on.
beautifully...
I know I got $1.25 on me.
Stanley simply stood here.
I can get a
drinking it all
cold
in.
drink. What's in this mug? Fuel. That's what the other mug said.
Yes, really,
Come on.
really
It's got a cup of
being here in
coffee.
A room so utterly captivating that even though
Yeah,
all
let's-
your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah, look.
Really worth it.
I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill. It's a nice place.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected
It's not
poorly on
creepy.
his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
It's not creepy. I'm just chilling. I'm just a chill guy, you know?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
Yeah.
But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, I'm not waiting for more dialogue. I'm just a chill guy. I got up here. Alright, let's continue.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and
I know,
took
right?
the first open door on his left to get back to business.
It was a crazy room. Do I really want to? I don't really want to.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey. You're not my boss. I don't have to listen to you. What is this? What is this blueprints for? Nice. Ooh, what's this? Can I go in here? I gotta think outside of the box with this one.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I want to go over
I'm not
there.
your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing
Okay,
your
we're gonna go
trust
over
in
there.
someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yeah?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I don't care.
Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Probably.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but
You wanted me out of the
I
break room.
want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Doubt.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, let him cook. Let him cook. Danger everywhere. Can I go over here? Let me in. Who the fuck it? Come on, it's gotta be somewhere to go.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I'll give him a chance. I'll give it to him. I'll give him the chance.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
I'm gonna let you cook.
The problem
Okay?
is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Yeah, why the
Don't you see
what
that
the
it's
heck?
killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
What the?
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Really?
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Whoa. What's happening? Dude, I don't want to go into the void. I'm scared.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I'm scared. I don't want to go in there. I was gonna let him cook, but I don't know if I actually want that anymore. I don't know if I want that. Oh. Oh no.
Here, yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I mean, hey, it's pretty. Beautiful, some might even say. Holy shit. Can I fall from here? No, I want to become one with the cosmos. What is with these games and them not letting me become one with the universe? Isn't that the true end game? Let me walk into space. Please. No? Is there anything to do? Does this count as an ending? But I gotta leave, man. I gotta leave. I got things to do. I got a life. I got a job. I got some kids.
Oh no, stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
So what's the choice? Cosmos or committing unaliving? Nah, I don't know, man. Sorry, narrator guy. I got this one's for the boys.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Well, that was kind of sad. I'm a little sad now. You got freeze-dried sour bites. I've never had freeze-dried candy before, and this is probably like the least sour thing we have. Well, that I bought. I don't know if I like that. Okay, aftertaste isn't that bad. Do we get do we get achievements in this game? I'm pretty sure we get achievements, right?
All of his
I got an achievement for trying to jump.
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
What is up with these computers?
Memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Like, what was up with those computers? What? Awaiting input? What the heck does that mean? Input received. Is there more of these?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nah, I'm not letting you cook. I need a key card? Is there key cards? I don't think the game's that deep.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, I can't even leave anymore.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through... All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You
Yes.
want to find out what lies at the end of this road?
Yes.
Chosen world. Don't let me
Yes.
stop you. you see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
This is pretty
Was
neat.
it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Skill trees? Yeah, that'd be neat.
Absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
I like Pokemon.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
No. Oh.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real
He's
feedback here.
he's cooking a lot more than last time.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
He's
Based
going
on
off.
data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park.
all right. I'm excited. Let me see. Ooh. Good old Neil. I love Neil. Skid. Nicho Nacho. Vola. Hogarth. Whoa. Hey, I can't read that fast. Okay. Well, we got some. We got some. We got some time to grow. All right. So, is it time to move on? Right. I'm walking in with the right door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Yeah.
Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Okay.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Nice. Nice.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours
I'm
of
sorry,
play
guy.
to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Fuck that. Go die.
You heartless bastard.
The button was
Do you
screaming
kill
at
the
me.
babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience.
The game just wasn't good, man.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
Your
I'm out.
previous ideas were good.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What are we playing? Firewatch? I haven't played Firewatch before.
Fascinating. What do you think this game is
What
about,
the fuck?
Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
Nice.
Perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. and it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
A bed? Ooh, that looks comfy. Is that a Minecraft door noise? Oh, I went the wrong way. Nice. Let's go play some Firewatch, I guess. Would that make a nice stream? Firewatch? Firewatch stream?
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? Open world game?
It is. It's an open world game.
Yeah.
Good God, quickly, block it off.
What?
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I didn't even get to experience Firewatch.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
No! Take me back. Please. What?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
What am I...
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
How do I play...
If you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
How do I play Rocket League if I'm not, like, in a car?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Wrong.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball.
Where is it? Yes! Yes! Stanley in Rocket League. Oh shit, get back here.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist,
I got a goal.
but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then
Get in
surely
there.
multiple balls
Yes,
makes
that's a good
for an
idea.
even more euphoric sports
Give me like
experience.
50.
I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more.
Confectionery shop?
More balls.
Yes! Oh my god. It's like gym class.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
I'd say
Is
so.
this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
What?
That's right. Your little fun comes
No.
to an end. This is my game, and what I say... Hold on. What are you doing?
Bye.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Come on, let's go. Let's go write our own story. Did I just walk into the... What the fuck? Alright, so we're playing a horror game now, apparently. Okay. I don't know why it disconnected. We're in this scary place. Like, come on. Yeah, I'm not... Oh? Wait, this is the... Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to, What? Is there like some sort of Stanley ARG? The Stanley ARG? is this? Oh, it's just, what are we making, video games? Come on, we can make a video game. Come on, Stanley. Also, I fell down here by
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
Maybe.
And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I mean, I thought what I found was interesting. I was having fun. Warheads, extreme sour, hard candy. This is what they look like. They're these little orbs. They're okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
It
co-workers.
seems like something would happen if I didn't accidentally fall down the hole in Rocket League. We might have gone to like a third game or something. What? So it's like every time we play. There's a computer with a waiting input on it. What? Okay, input received. That's not creepy at all.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You know, maybe. Maybe we'll find an answer. The broom closet ending.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You made this one too easy, man.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Holy, I don't know.
Doors closed automatically behind him wherever he went. And for that matter, these rooms
I'm
were
a
starting
ghost.
to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
Uh-oh.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yep.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared.
Whoa.
So much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I don't know.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly...
Oh no, he's breaking the fourth wall.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to
What
take
is happening?
responsibility
What is this guy talking about?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this
I
was a
don't
dream.
like where this is going.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
Stanley
and
has
my
a
job.
wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming.
Uh-oh.
Please, someone,
Oh, no.
wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Oh,
Please,
holy
can someone
shit.
tell me
Uh-oh.
I'm real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh my god.
And everything went black.
Uh-oh. What the... Stanley just had a
This
existential
is the story
crisis.
of a woman named Mariella.
Hmm?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man
Oh, God.
who stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Ah.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky
Oh my
she
God.
was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Oh god.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Jesus.
Then she remembered the meeting she had
There's a
scheduled
dead
for
man
that
on the
day.
floor.
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Jesus. That was sad. Atoms, tiny particle of pure sour candy. They're not very sour. They are pretty good though. I'm gonna eat a few more. But that was stream. All the people on YouTube, what's up? And also, see you later. Peace.